play long. There's a lot of different ways you can play it. It's a really dynamic area to play on Dust. That's why so many people like to play long. It's nice. There's roughly 3 good areas to play on long. Essentially 3 good areas. You got on site, which is good if you have an op. It's good, lots of angles you can play. Play tons of angles on site. There's pretty good angles here. Especially first you can play barrels. It's nice because you can just go, like you're right a couple seconds away from watching cat at the same time. You can play the box down here, which I don't like this angle because you're a little exposed and you don't have too much to fall back on. But that's just me. Now, that's kind of the first area to play long from. It's a very typical area to see someone playing long from, especially if they have an op. But if you're not an opper like I am, you typically want to play at a closer angle. So this is like the primary area you'd be playing in. This is a nice big area essentially. You got all around here. This is the primary area of long. This is area 1, we'll call it. This is area 1. There's a lot of good areas to play. Area 2 is car CT area. So you got from here, these cars, and around all the way down into CT. You have this area. This is also a good angle if you're falling back. And then you have area 3, which is more of an opping area, which is up on site, which we just talked about. But I'm not going to be talking about the opping areas because I can't op for shit. So, always when you're playing this angle, you want the doors smoked, because having smoked out doors makes your life so much easier. If they push through smoke, you get an easy kill, they can't see you. So there's 3 good ways in my opinion, that are effective towards smoking long doors. This way here you get on dumpster, really helpful if you're going to smoke off long doors and then you're going to fast cat someone. So you just aim there on that little sheet of metal.
Laying down smoke.
Let's just no clip over there. Pops off there, and it pops right around the doors. Not the best at smokes, but still pretty good if you're going to fast cat someone. It's convenient. Now, the next smoke is definitely my favorite. It's the best smoke. It smokes out the doors really well. So you run up to cars, get in this little angle, just run to this area. It'll push you in to the angle. Right where the wires cross, just aim a little bit to the left, not too much, not too far. Don't aim to the right of it, just aim to the left of it. And throwing
smoke.
Just follow that. This smoke lands directly in the doors. Very convenient if you're going to play this mid angle, so area 2 if you're going to play area 2 of long. And it's also convenient if you're going to push up and play area 3, because if they're just pushing through the smoke by the time you get there, kills with your M4 or P90 or whatever you're using. Now, this is another way of throwing the same smoke. It's not my favorite. You just run to this little corner, then you aim at the little dirt stain on the roof, and you throw the smoke. I don't like this smoke at all. It doesn't pop very well. It gives them a little hole they can see through. They can see a little bit. They can see quite a bit actually. If you're holding this angle, a lot of people do. They can see your feet and you can't really see them too well. So I don't like using that smoke. But it's also a convenient smoke if you can get it down nicely. Just aim.
Laying down smoke.
Sometimes it's guaranteed doors if you aim it poorly. So I'm going to talk about area 1 first. So there's a lot of places you can hold on area 1. The most common part on area 1 that people play is this little corner here. This is a great corner if it's like a pistol round. So they have absolutely nothing. They have no head armor. I assume they have Kevlar, so don't aim for their body. Go for those headshots. You got these little 1-taps here. They come out through doors. You can tap like all of them. I've gotten aces doing this. It's pretty easy to do. Just hold this angle, aim at head height, Now it's nice because if you're far away from the angle, they can't see as much of you as you can see of them, which is why it's nice to play angles at a distance. So you play this angle at a distance and you just get these little pops. You see them coming out, you see a bunch of them, and you didn't get any headshots or you got one, fall back immediately because you want to keep alive as long as you can. I don't like falling back to elevator, which a lot of people do. I don't recommend it because you're playing at a close angle so they can see more of you. You get pinned here really easily and you're completely exposed to cat. So I really don't like playing that angle. I typically will fall back to about here in CT. You can see about just their head as they cross. They'll smoke it off, but not typically in pistol rounds. And the smoke can't cover the entire thing. No matter how good of a smoke it is, it cannot cover the entire thing. So let's say they get a smoke down. It'll probably cover a little bit more than that, but you'll have an area here or an area here. So a typical smoke for that would look kind of like this. I can't
Throwing smoke.
Too well. Nope, it wouldn't look anything like that.
Smoke.
It would look a lot like that. And as you can see, you have a whole ton of area here to work with. Like, you aim here, they come through, pop, dead, pop, dead. If you move over here, you have even more angle to work with. So you just have to play that angle very effectively. So you fall back to area 2 if you lose area 1 or if area 1's getting overrun. Now, if you're playing area 1, it's best to not play the same angle over and over again because they'll expect that. Especially this angle. If they expect someone to be at this angle, they know you're going to be here because that's the most common angle. They're going to throw all these pop flashes to defeat that angle. So it's good. I find poster to be a good spot to play. So right around these posters, they come out, they typically don't check it, sometimes they will. You just get a couple of easy kills. Playing in pit is risky. It's a high risk, high reward kind of thing. I've gotten triple knife kills doing this, but I've also gotten destroyed first round, like first thing, without standing a chance doing that. So it's not good because you can't fall back, but if they don't check it, you're going to get guaranteed kills. Now another really effective angle to play is this one right here. You got good cover from blue. Here you got some good cover. Even if you don't want to play that angle because it's too pushy for you, you can play this angle here. Not bad, not the best angle in my opinion, but it's still a fairly decent angle. You can just fall back. It's a little harder to fall back from. You'll definitely get tagged a fair bit while falling. But if you're deciding to play this angle right around here, you want to play this angle for sure. That's the only angle you'll ever play. Make sure you have some flashes. So a good pop flash to do is just aim at the roof, just pop a flash in. They'll pop down there. They won't really see it coming. They'll be flashing while they're flashed. Now, if you're getting overrun and the pop flash didn't help you too much, you can fall back. This is another fairly good pop flash. Just go
Throwing flashbang.
Pop that flash out, and it should pop out here. Flashes very well, but it'll pop around here.
Deploying flashbang.
So yeah,
Flashbang.
just pop it against that wall, and it'll pop out around here, and you just get their heads off. Now you can play plat back here, this little plateau. I don't recommend playing plat. I don't recommend playing plat. It's not covered at all. But if you want to get creative, a really nice way to play is right here. I doubt they'll check this. This is pretty unique. It's just playing plat really nicely. Get on the side of it. Just hop up there. Crouch you because you're underneath this thing here. It'll keep you crouched. So it's not bad. Not too shabby at all. Don't go too far back here because you can't fall back then. You can't even hop in pit or cover too well. And really, you're gonna be playing at a really distant angle. Now if you can get here in time, it's a pretty good angle to play. You can see right through long doors. If they come out through doors, you have a kill right here. And if your teamwork is up to par, you can get boosted up onto blue which can be pretty helpful. Like, have a more headshot range area, so it's a lot easier. Now, that's area 1. Area 2 can be played very easily at car, which is not a good angle if you expect them to all be long, because you're trapped. You can't fall back. You go across, you're dead. You need a smoke to get out of here or a flash. It's a really good angle in my opinion to play with a scout though. So if you just have a scout, get those jump scout kills. Easiest jump scout kills ever. Probably one of the best jump scout places on long. You can get some good info by jumping, but not a good angle to play because it's so close. You're so close to the angle, so they can see you before you can see them. Now another area in area 2 is the elevator. Not the best of angles because you're so close again. I really like to play it from CT, as I said before. It's a good angle, in my opinion. And yes, those are the 2 areas I was going to talk about. Thank you for watching. That's all.